What's up, guys? Finally, fine fucking Lee, we have got the episode that we were waiting for. The episode where Toei Animation started giving a shit, or at least it showed that Toei Animation does sort of gives a shit. Because the episode 39 of Dragon Ball Super was amazing. I mean, amazing. From the very beginning to the very end, it was consistent. It was amazing. The fights were consistent. The music was awesome. The new technique, or should I say, the improved technique was amazing. Hit was amazing. Goku was amazing. What else I could say? But before I get into any detail about this episode, I have to talk about my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super so far. Because personally, I think I would be extremely dishonest with you guys if I just come up here and say, yeah, this episode was good, it was great. It was the only episode that was good, or should I say great. I mean, there were good episodes previously, but nothing like this before. And these nothing like this before episodes were the reason why I was not willing to put my efforts into making a review, not because I hate Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, but the fact that if the animators don't give a shit, why should I? Okay? Anyways, so when I came across Dragon Ball Super, I saw a pile of shit. Not when it comes to the story, not when it comes to the writing, not even when it comes to the world build up or the characters, but the animation. And I know the fact that you guys are no stranger to this. If I talk about the animation, you guys would roll your eyes up because you have listened to this shit. You have seen this shit, you have been listening to this shit from the very beginning. That the animation is shit. You see, what Toei Animation does is very simple. It takes a part of the episode where there is a fight, or an important fight for the matter of fact, because a lot of fights are inconsistent as well. But anyways, they take these important fights and put their effort into it to make these fights look good. That scene lasts not more than 5 minutes, or maybe 6 minutes. It's not a lot of effort to make an episode where you only have to put efforts into these 6 fucking minutes, right? Yeah. So that is what they used to do, and they still do it, by the way. I'm not saying that they did not left this bad habit. They have still using these techniques. But. You know what the problem is with that technique as well? You see, the animation that the so-called animation, good animation, okay, is nothing but fast-paced animation, which looks smooth and fast, but it's not improved anything. The characters' movement still looks shit. It still looks like these characters, while moving, are extremely disproportionate. They just look that way. I cannot help but to see that. And that just is embarrassing. I am embarrassed for them that they are doing such things. Unfucking believable. No, not acceptable, guys. Not acceptable. You have been running this company for decades. You cannot fall this low. Please. Please. You also should understand the fact that whenever they animate these fast-paced fights, they forget to put proper character designs. When they move, it looks like one arm is bigger than the other, or if the forearms are bigger, then maybe the fist would be smaller. Some kind of inconsistency would be there to fuck shit up. And not just that, even in the fight, it looks like they are not even trying to convince us that they are fighting for real. That's just stupid as fuck. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Also, okay, not just that, yeah, but the fact that your fight, an important fight, if it's not even convincing for people, okay, at least the key attacks, yeah, the ones where the characters disappear because they are too damn fast, at least make those look convincing. Because come on, guys, you use fucking CG instead of hand drawing that shit, but you still cannot do it properly. Why? That's just embarrassing. Lazy fucks. Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm absolutely not done yet. I know I want to talk about the episode, but I haven't done yet with the first few episodes. You know? Because when it comes to fights, okay? When it comes to fights, you should remember one thing. Toei animation is very good in cutting corners. I'll give you the glorious example of Goku versus Winnie the Pooh. Yeah? I'm not even going to call him what his original name, because A, I don't give a shit, and B, he pisses me off. Okay? Now granted, the fight in the manga was also not really that consistent. It was a meh fight, which I did not give a shit about, but at least the manga had a lot of movement in it. Both of these people, Goku and Winnie the Pooh, both of them weren't just staying at one place, but they were actually moving around. They were throwing punches at it, dodging each other's attacks. They were throwing key attacks against them, dodging each other's attack. These things were done in that chapter, in that whole fight. Okay, it wasn't just Goku punching him, he absorbing the punches and then pushing him and then throwing him off the ground. No! That was not just it. I know I'm very pissed of something which has happened a long time ago, but it is not acceptable when, for cutting corners, you actually cut the whole fucking fight where there is some action in it. Come on, guys. Come on. What is wrong with you? Not just that. Not just that. When it comes to cutting corners, you guys do such a great job with Frieza as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Frieza. Frost. Because, man, that guy is nothing like Frieza, right? I mean, seriously. Even the Frost fight in the manga wasn't a long fight. It was a very short one. In fact, a lot shorter than I expected it would be. But at least it was better than that we got in the anime. Because corners weren't cut, you know. Then we get the pathetic fight against Vegeta and Frost, where Vegeta one punches him out. Fuck! Anyways, after Vegeta's fight, after Vegeta versus Kaba, which was episode 37, you should remember the fact that that is the point where I believe that the people behind Dragon Ball Super started thinking about, guys, look, we have to do something about this shit, because that is when Dragon Ball Super kind of improved. Kind of, not completely. It was still inconsistent in a lot of ways, but it did sort of improved. It started putting out fights which were worth watching, and it also started giving a shit when it came to its animation. I think that this is the point where Toei Animation woke up from its slumber. Episode 38, the same thing. It was a great fight. Sure, it took a while to start it, but yeah, it was a really good fight to start with. And episode 39 was when exactly Dragon Ball Super begins. If someone says that, hey, when do I start watching Dragon Ball Super? I say you start watching Dragon Ball Super from episode 37. Because from episode 39, Dragon Ball Super looks like people who have given shit in it. Because it's not just that the characters look three-dimensional. They also look like they have some weight on them. They look like they are in a three-dimensional world, not a painting. I'm sorry, I'm giving too much of credit by calling it a painting, but a poster, for the matter of fact. And yes, this is also a complaint about Toei Animation that I have, is the fact that its animation, its characters look like they are drawn on a fucking, they look like poster cutouts. That's what it looks like. When you have to draw something which has shades on them, which is three-dimensional, you draw shades, you draw shadows, right? Nothing over here. It looks like they are posters. But in this episode, it wasn't the case. From the very beginning to the very end, we saw these characters in three-dimensional form. Not just that, the fight itself, amazing. Not just the fact that Goku used an incredible strategy, but when they used to throw punches at each other, it looked like the punches had some impact in it. Not just some sissy ass punches, they were some strong ass punches. Yes. As far as hit as an opponent is concerned, I love this guy, because this guy is someone who is a cross between a Saiyan and a Namekian. Yeah. This guy has a lot of pride. This guy has an incredible amount of respect for his opponents. And he plays fair. I mean, really, really fair. This guy also improves his methods each time he fights. He said that, Goku, you made me improved. And that's the reason why he let him get up, because for him, he used to think that there was no need for him to improve, but then Goku came up and he kicked his ass. And then he's like, okay, I need to change my ways. Yeah, I need to improve to win this fight. And he doesn't really want that fight, but he did improve. So I love this guy. Really awesome. Now, let me get to the meat that all of you, whoever is still watching after my rant, is waiting for me to say, which is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kaioken. Whoa. Oh man. The music that was used to build up this Kaioken transformation. Oh man, that was amazing. The Kaioken transformation itself looked amazing. And you should remember that this technique is not perfected yet. This was supposed to be used on Beerus. The fact that he's using against Hit tells you how strong Hit is. Okay? This technique was supposed to be used on Beerus. It is not perfected yet. But even with that, he is kicking ass. Oh man! Hit improved. Hit is now able to stop time for 0.2 seconds. Yeah? Remember this. In that frozen time, Goku still was moving, and he wasn't just moving, he was beating the shit, ever-loving shit out of him. Yeah. That actually kind of raises some questions. First one, is Goku that fast that even time cannot follow him? Second, is Goku that strong that he could literally change the fabric of physics itself, that time and space does not affect him at all, he could just manipulate it the way he wants? Or three, he is so strong that time and space itself is broken by his strength. And that's the reason why he could do shit that he wants. He could break time and space without even knowing it. Amazing. I am so hyped up right now to just watch the next episode, which is going to come up this week's Sunday. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to review Dragon Ball Super right now. But here's the thing. Before I leave, I need to talk about the preview, because the preview actually has certain questions that are in my mind. First of all, we see that Goku falls. Now, this was something that was also kind of teased on us back when they were showing previews of this episode, where Goku gets punched in the gut. But that was just a fake out. He does get punched in the gut in the time freezed area, but it doesn't really affect him that much. Later on, the other two punches do affect him, but not in that one. Okay? Where you see Goku is falling. I don't know why is he falling right now, but you see him falling. The other thing that you see is Beerus powering up. Why is he doing that? Only three reasons. One, Beerus just got really pumped up by watching this fight. Like, yeah! 2, Beerus is angry on Goku that he did not use this technique against Beerus when he fought him the first time. And number 3, Beerus just went 50%. He used 20% of his strength the last time. This time he used 50%. Just to show how powerful his god ki is. so that Goku could understand that to beat him, he has to he has to train harder, he has to win this fight, and to show the gap between these two, I mean Beerus and Goku, just to show how far Goku is to him. He is powering up, at least to show him half of his strength, so that he could wake up, win this fight, and train to get better and better. What do you guys think about these episodes, especially episode 39? If you have any comments, please write them in the comment section below. Please hit a like, and if you like my videos, if you like this video, please subscribe. Please, 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 please. Please subscribe. Thank you guys, and till next time.